Hey, it's your boy CJ. Guess you're wondering, what am I doing at Scrubs? Well, I've got an inguinal hernia. I've been dealing with the pain for about 4 or 5 years now, not knowing what it was. Finally, a client of mine two clients who happen to be doctors, kind of identified it for me. And now it is October 28th, 2013, and I am now getting it taken care of. So far so good. The nurses are really cool. The orientation was very nice. I met with the anesthesiologist. Kept me very calm through the process of what I have to expect. Only embarrassing thing is they pull the covers over and shave you butt naked. I didn't appreciate that, but at least the man was very mucho macho about it and very kind. And we talked about his experience in El Salvador, but that's not important. What I'm here to do is encourage you all that if you are in pain, you need to progressively find out what it is and get it taken care of. Now, inguinal hernias can come from anywhere. It could be lifting weights. It could be straining on the toilet. There's all kinds of ways you can get an inguinal hernia. But I'm going to go through this and put it on video for you guys to see. And if you guys have questions, ask away. When this is all, I'll take you through a week-by-week process on how I'm recovering. Now, usually it takes 1 week to stay bedridden. It takes about 6 weeks to really get somewhat back to normal, but I've been told it's going to take a few months to get back to my superior athletic shape, and I'm hoping to beat those odds. So I will walk you through this process, and special thanks to the other YouTubers, to other trainers that have done this. It really gave me encouragement, so I'm only following your footsteps. I'm standing on your shoulders. Well, you don't have to be a fighter to get cut, so let's train. Hey you guys, it's your trainer CJ. I just woke up from post-surgery a few hours ago. I was out, man. Let me tell you something. You gotta take care of yourself. Turns out I had 2 hernias on both sides of the groin, so I have 2 inguinal hernias. Right now, it's not like what I've seen in the videos. Guys are talking about walking to the car. Nah, man. I had to get wheeled to the car. But I could stand. I could walk a little bit, but it's challenging. I am in pain, and they didn't tell me that they put air in your testicles. That's sure. I can feel that. But other than that, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's maybe a 7 right now. I will take my pain medication, but only when I'm in pain. So like I said, a 1 week to 2 week recovery. Being that I'm 40 and a little older now, I'm going to err on the side of caution and take the longer rest route. I know I can get my body back in top shape. I'm very relieved that I did this because literally my fascia was really bad. It was literally on his last leg. I had been pushing it way too hard. So, and by the way, if you guys don't know what inguinal hernia is, if you might have like testicular pain, and there might be a lump. You might think it's a lymph node. No, you may not be dying of cancer, and no, you probably don't have chlamydia, because I had checked everything. But if you press on it, and it pops back in, chances are you have an inguinal hernia, and you need to go to the doctor, get it checked out. Don't wait on it. I didn't know what it was for years, but now that I found out, I was very progressive in fixing it, and now I'm just resting. I got this band around my waistline to keep everything in pressed down until everything heals up. Got my wife and kids helping me out of bed right now. I even took the time to throw my ego away and get a walker, for now. Because when I come back, I'm coming back right, son. And so I'm going to do everything the doctor tells me to do. I'm an athlete, so I'll get back on rehab. My phases are, I'm going to start with core training. Then I'm going to move on to agility. And then I'm going to move on to strength trainer. And I had training. And I have 3 trainers that I ignore, that I have, that will take me through this process. And we'll take you guys through it too. We're about to get well. And then it's about maintenance. Now, mind you, I'm 40 years old. I am at the prime midlife, but I'm fit, and I'm going to remain to be fit. And I have to do things smarter now, but it's going to be on and cracking. So that's the second report as to how I'm feeling. Yeah, that's it. I'm very grateful that I did this, but trust me, the pain doesn't show it. Oh, diet. You have to eat soft foods. You can't eat hard foods because, just standing up is hard enough. Just think going to the restroom. So, this is the perfect chance for me to do another cleanse, another detox. Hopefully I lose a little more weight. And when I come back cut, ready to go. You don't have to be a fighter to feel like one. Let's train. Okay, we got to talk about day 3 here. Okay, this is the cotton rolls. I wasn't expecting that. And this is where they did the incision. So right now, I'm not taking any pain medication. I can walk, I can stand or lay down. Sitting is a problem. So only thing is constipation. The pain medication he gave me, I mean, man, I am backed up. Probably why I'm so bloated. But as soon as that happens, I'll feel a lot better. But I'm standing, I'm walking. Yeah, and so day 3, so far so good. I got to wear this brace for for another week. But other than that, and these little cotton rolls for another week. But as soon as that comes off, everything looks like it's moving okay. It's moving all right. Day 3. Only thing is the constipation, man. This is like this 2 days and a half. I haven't done anything, so I'm taking stool softener, herbs, everything to get this going again. And I'm even stopping the pain medication so I can make this happen. And as soon as I make it happen, I'll let y'all know. And I should be feeling a lot better. You don't have to be afraid to feel like one, so let's train. All right. Today is rough. Went through a bout of depression. Yesterday, I was able to shake it off, talk to a few friends. I'm standing up. I'm walking around. I got cabin fever, so I had to get out and get in my car and drive around a little bit, which kind of helped me get a little sunlight. I did have a few bowel movements, but nothing spectacular. I think that's what's really bothering me right now. I just gotta clear out my intestines so I can feel normal. Other than that, I am moving a little better. It's still extremely tender. I guess what had happened was my abdominal wall was so strong they really had to over pump to separate the fascia from the muscle in order to get in. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. Watching all kind of videos, making sure I made the right choice. Even saw this video how sports athletes are flying to Germany and getting treated and back out in the field in one day. Well, where was that video? But overall, I know it needed to be done. So I'm speaking emotionally right now because I'm supposed to walk you all through it. It's not the walk in the park that a lot of these guys talk about on YouTube. This was a bilateral hernia. They had to do a lot more stuff. So there it is. Day 4. Not a happy camper. Just need to use a restroom, and then I'll be happy. Hey guys, it's day 5 of post inguinal or bilateral. That's what I had. Hernia surgery. Yesterday, I have to apologize for the last post. It was depressing. I was in a mental state. This morning, I woke up feeling much better. Number one is because I finally had that bowel movement. I mean, oh my God. Regular, I felt cleaned out. I feel happier. I mean, it even shows on my skin. Today, I decided to open up the curtains. I'm taking my dog to get her clean because she smelled like piss. Jumping up on me. Oh my God, it's horrible. I got to clean the couches from sitting on them all day. Today I'm going to get out and do some daily activities. As far as work goes, I don't know how your job works, but my doctor said I could take 2 weeks. I do have the time. I was thinking about rah super employee, but screw that. Your health is important. I'm going to go on and take that 2 weeks. I love my guys at work, but and they know I'm a hard worker, but I got to take care of me. So if you have the time, it's your time. Use it. Today, my abs are still sore due to the extent of the surgery. They really had to lift my muscles up because they were so tight. They had to really inflate them, so it's taken a while for the soreness to go away. I still feel a lump on my right side. I was a little scared because, maybe from being constipated. I called the doctor. He said, don't worry. Water pockets tend to fill up from time to time. As long as it doesn't pass through the mesh, you're doing okay. I still have this yellow patch here with these 2 cotton rolls, keeping my abs tight, I guess, to make them heal quicker because they stretch them out so much. I'm calling the doctor to see if I can get that taken off today. I'm tired of it. Today's the day. I just got to get out and just see the sun. I know my kids and my wife are tired of seeing me, and I'm tired of having them see me lay on the couch. So today I want to talk about motivation. What's your motivation? I plan on coming back 100% and doing what I was doing, but doing it smart though. Um, my motivation for this time, and I planned this, was George St. Pierre. A friend of mine left a Muscle Fitness magazine with George St. Pierre on the front of it. Well, he just so happens to be one of my favorite fighters. So what we did was, whenever I go to the restroom, I read his articles. I mean, this guy survived a serious injuries that would have taken the average man out, and he's still come back to wear that belt. I think that's incredible, and I'm using that as my motivation. I'm catching up things around the house. I'm cleaning up for my wife so she doesn't get pissed at home. I'm able to walk around a little bit, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. So today's the day we get out and stop complaining. There's still pain. I'm not happy about that. It makes me mad when I watch videos of these guys playing tennis afterwards, or walking. I'm in pain. I'm still in pain, but I refuse to take pain medications because it won't let me use the restroom. But overall, it is getting better. And maybe if I was taking pain medications, I would be feeling a whole other way. But maybe I'll just take some light Tylenol. But I am resting. So, just to give you some encouragement, this is day 5, much better than yesterday. I so apologize for that video. I was in such a mental state, but I'm walking you through the journey. So, it's gonna be a while. I'm not as buff as I was. Atrophy's already setting in. My face is a little fuller. I've been eating clean, but there's no activity, so I feel a little, out of sorts right now. I'm not my buff self, but I look in the mirror. I still see the potential. So I'll be back, you guys, and I'm doing this for your encouragement, and also it benefits me education-wise. I am learning something new about taking care of yourself. You don't have to be a fighter. Feel like one? Get outside today. Let's train.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, day 6, inguinal hernia. I was supposed to do this weekly, but I think the initial stages I want to do daily because, man, I need y'all to see what the process is like. The best thing about it, man, I'm growing this beard. It's kind of nice. Like last night, I actually was able to go to the gym and just sit around and talk to some friends. Just kind of being in that environment gave me some energy. This morning, I got up. Now, it's Saturday, so it's day 6. I had the surgery on Monday. This morning, I actually went to the gym and lightly taught a class. I just actively coached just to test it out, to see if I could do it. I did no demonstrations, and it was just good to see people working out and being in that environment. And I'll probably continue to do that over the weekend. Still need to rest and not strain myself this week. I did it sitting down, but let me tell you, I feel great. I took the gauze off to talk to the doctor. He told me to take the gauze off to take a look at the scarring. The stitches are healing up. It was good to have that thing off. I had 3 bowel movements yesterday, and I'm anticipating one in a few minutes. So looks like my system's starting to settle in and get normal again. Still feel pain on my right side, but I can stand upright, and I was able to sleep at night without any external pain. My dog jumped out of her cage and then jumped on my stomach. Usually that would cause me to jump, but the pain wasn't that bad enough to jump. So I'm getting there. I'm realizing it's a process. I am totally getting there. I just want to let you guys know that today I was able to move around and get back to teaching, which is what I love, and hopefully in a week or so I can get back to the other job, which requires me to walk around a lot and wear a utility belt. And I'm just happy. It's going there. It's a slow process. I took off the gauze, and I still had muscle density. I thought I was gonna be a big blob and fat and flabber was gonna go all over the place, but everything's kind of still intact. I've been eating right. That's probably why. So it's kind of all in your head. you will be inactive, and if you're an active person like me, it will drive you nuts. But if you're going through this, you really have to listen to your doctors and follow instructions. And that's what I plan on doing. Hell, my wife even came to the gym to make sure I wasn't doing anything. Boy, she gave me that look, and I was like, I got you, babe. I got you. It's good to have a family support. And man, I thank you, my wife, Eva Joseph. She's amazing. She's been taking care of me and trying to nurse me back to health as best she can. So there it is, guys. You can get back at it. It's going to take some time. So from here on out, I'll probably do a post tomorrow to make it 7 days, and then I will give you a play-by-play, maybe weekly or monthly. All right? So any questions about an inguinal hernia or the process, just hit me back here on YouTube. I had the surgery the 28th of October. It is now November the 3rd, I believe. November the 2nd. So November the 3rd will be my last post, and then I will give you guys monthly updates after that. Awesome. You don't have to be a fighter to feel like one. Let's train. Okay, guys, this is day 7, and I just want to let you all know I'm actually feeling pretty good. The mornings are still pretty bad, and it's probably because I'm like a tosser. I'm a violent sleeper, and when I dream of exercising, boxing, grappling, weightlifting, kettlebell swinging, running, and I think my body just goes nuts at night. So I wake up in the morning, I felt pretty bad, but once that subsided, I was able to stand up right. Once I got moving, I was fine. So to talk about day 7, I'm better. Today, by the way, is November 3rd, Sunday, 2013. I had my surgery Monday, October 28th. Again, still taking the rest of the week off from work and the gym. Was able to go walking the dog today. I watched my wife teach class, just shadowed a little bit, gave some advice as I'm walking around, and then went home. Thought about going to church, but decided to just stay home and rest a little bit more, and help the kids clean the house, give mama a break, and I'm good. My main concern right now is the right side still. It almost feels like it's not popping out prominently like it did, but I still feel it. I'm trusting the doctors on this one. They said after the mesh surgery, it's like immediate injury is like a 1% chance. But if you're like me, I'm the Murphy's Law guy. I mean, the 1% always happens to me. If I ain't perfect, I'm done. So, but I'm leaning on the doctor's advice and experience. They say he's one of the best. So I'm going to give that time, and I will keep you all updated on the side. Now, the opposite side that they discovered is feeling really, really good. I can feel the connection between my core now, but I'm not going to push it. I can lift my knee up. I was able to put my sock on today. It was a struggle, but it wasn't like the last few days. Like I said, even able to take, me and the wife took the dog for a walk. And, that's about it, Just want to give you guys encouragement. This is day 7. What's going to happen is every week I will post how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling when I get back to work, the gym. Maybe we'll do a before picture as my recovery, and then a few months later, give you my after picture of my return to glory, because that's what's going to happen. It's on and cracking. Like I said, I'm going to be 41 and hot, man. I'm not giving this body up. My first cheeseburger will be when I'm 81 years old. And write that down. 81 years old, CJ will have the fattest cheeseburger ever with a giant chocolate cake. Up until then, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it big. I like the way my wife looks at me when I don't have a shirt. I like the way my kids look at me, and they're proud that that's their dad. Speaking of that, took off my shirt today again just a few minutes ago. Not too much atrophy. The potential's still there. It's almost as if I just rested a week before a match, and I'm ready to go. But I'm not ready to go. I still have to rest. So it's the second week that's going to be bad. So we'll see, guys. So there's your update. Got my main girl, Delilah, here, taking care of me, laying around on my chest for the last 7 days. I didn't like her jumping on my stomach. I did not like that. But other than that, I'm good. Again, I'll see you next week for the post. This is the first 7 days. I'm uploading them now. I pre-recorded them just in case I passed out or died in the process, and that wouldn't be good to upload. But now that I'm still alive and there's hope, here we go, guys. You don't have to be a fighter to feel like what. I'll see you guys next week. Let's train.
inguinal bilateral hernia operation for CJ. Peace.